You have been taught that Nietzsche's will to power means domination, crushing others, standing on top while the world burns beneath you. You are wrong, and that lie has kept you weak your entire life. Somewhere along the way, someone handed you a cheap version of a dangerous idea. They told you power means control over others, money, status, fear in someone else's eyes. So you chased it. You clawed for approval, for validation, for a seat at a table you were never even hungry for. And still, you felt empty. Why? Because that was never what he meant. The real will to power has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with you. It is not the desire to rule the world. It is the desire to rule yourself. Nietzsche watched a civilization drowning in guilt, obedience, and borrowed morality, and he saw the truth underneath it. Every human being carries a force inside them, a hunger to grow, to overcome, to become more than they were yesterday. Not more than your neighbor, not more than your rival, more than your own limitations. Think about the last time you felt truly alive. It wasn't when someone praised you. It was when you did something you didn't think you could do. When you pushed past the version of yourself that wanted to quit. That feeling has a name. That is the will to power speaking through you. But here is the dark truth. Most people silence that voice every single day. They silence it with comfort, with distractions, with the applause of people who don't even respect them. They call it peace. It's not peace, it's surrender dressed up in nice language. Nietzsche had a brutal warning for people like this. He said, "The beast that will not be tamed is man's own strength, and if you refuse to direct it, it will turn against you." Have you ever felt a strange bitterness inside you for no clear reason? A quiet anger that shows up when someone else succeeds? That is not jealousy. That is your own unused power rotting inside you because you never gave it a direction. This is the part they don't teach you. Power denied does not disappear. It transforms. It becomes resentment. It becomes self-sabotage. It becomes the voice that tells you to shrink, to apologize for existing, to stay small so no one gets threatened. Nietzsche called this the slave mindset. And it doesn't look like weakness on the outside. It looks like humility. It looks like being nice. It looks like always agreeing, always adjusting, always disappearing into what others expect of you. And it is the most dangerous trap a human being can fall into, because it feels safe. Ask yourself something uncomfortable right now. How many times have you shrunk yourself just to keep peace with people who never once shrank for you? How many times did you call it kindness when it was actually fear? Fear of rejection, fear of standing out, fear of being truly seen. That is not virtue. That is the death of your own will, one polite silence at a time. Nietzsche didn't hate weakness because he was cruel. He feared it because he understood something most people never admit. A person who abandons their own strength doesn't become peaceful. They become hollow. And hollow people are the easiest to control. Here is where it gets deeper. The will to power is not about defeating other people. It's about the war inside you, between the self that wants comfort and the self that wants growth. Every single day, you face a choice disguised as something small. Do you speak the hard truth or stay silent to keep everyone comfortable? Do you take the disciplined path or the easy one? Do you face the pain that will make you stronger or numb it with something that will make you weaker? That choice, repeated 1,000 times, becomes your character. Nietzsche believed that suffering itself is not the enemy. Suffering is the forge. He said, "What does not kill you makes you stronger." And people repeat that line without understanding its weight. It doesn't mean pain is good. It means pain is proof. Proof that you are being tested, shaped, pressured into a stronger form of yourself. If you have the courage to stay in the fire instead of running from it. This is why comfort culture is quietly destroying so many people today. We built a world obsessed with avoiding discomfort, avoiding conflict, avoiding anything that feels hard. And in doing that, we accidentally built a generation with no will at all. Soft outside, fragile inside, terrified of criticism, addicted to approval. Nietzsche saw this coming over a century ago, and he gave it a name. He called it nihilism, the slow death of meaning, the moment when human beings stop striving for anything higher and just exist to feel okay. But you are not born to just feel okay. Somewhere inside you is a version of yourself who refuses to stay small, who is done apologizing for having ambition, who is done shrinking to keep others comfortable. That version of you is not selfish. That version of you is honest. The will to power is the demand that you stop outsourcing your worth to other people's opinions and start building it through your own discipline, your own mastery, your own relentless refusal to stay the same. It is not cruelty. It is not domination. It is the courage to say, I will not be ruled by fear, by guilt, or by the need to be liked. So here is the brutal lesson hiding underneath all of this. The people who hurt you, who doubted you, who tried to control you, they were never really your enemy. Your real enemy was always your own hesitation, your own comfort, your own silence. Nietzsche didn't ask you to conquer the world. He asked you to stop betraying yourself. Because one day you will look back at your life and you will not remember the moments you played it safe. You will remember the moments you had power inside you and chose silence instead. The war was never out there. It was always in here. And the moment you finally choose growth over comfort, truth over approval, and discipline over fear, you will understand exactly what he meant. That is the will to power, not domination over others, mastery over yourself. And once you feel it, you will never be able to go back to being small again.